good, y'all? What's this dub, man? Today I'm coming at you with another reaction video. Today, bro, we're reacting to NBA Legends explain why the 96 Bulls will kill the Warriors. I'm telling you this right now. If they're talking about the Warriors with Kevin Durant, please stop it. Please shut up. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's so dumb. They're not. They're not. They're not. If they're not allowed to hard foul and all that, the only person they're going to have trouble with, bro, I'm telling you, they can't guard them. They can't guard them. In the same way how the Warriors can't guard the Bulls cannot guard the Warriors. They never, who's guarded Stephen Curry? If you say Michael Jordan, please shut up. He never guarded anybody like him. Who's the closest he ever got? Look, I'm finna just get into this.
Able to get involved as he's able to get inside and go right.
No. I actually want to get right into this, bro.
Also, to your weekly dose of old school NBA basketball. In today's episode, I want to take a look at NBA legends giving their opinion on who. Let's have a look.
I got another question for you. And this is another one where I wage war.
Yes, sir.
The Golden State Warriors with Kevin Durant
Please
against the
stop
72 and 10
Please
Bulls.
stop it.
Who wins that
Please
series?
stop it.
And before you answer, I'm going to tell you this.
Kevin Durant.
Honestly, and I'm
Stephen Curry,
being nice.
Klay Thompson.
I give the Warriors a game.
What's
I
up?
think it's a sweep.
He's not an NBA legend. He's a
I give him
comedian.
two.
He's trying to be funny.
Okay.
But I'm going with the Bulls.
Okay.
I give them two. Because you look around at that Chicago Bull team and you look at that Golden State team, and you know this is always the question. Oh, who gonna guard Steph? Who gonna guard Klay? Who gonna guard? Okay, you do know they had three of the best defenders of all time.
The Bulls.
Yeah.
4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Who did, bro? I'm not even a Warriors fan, but who did Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman guard? That's equivalent to Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson. Who? They never see nobody run around that many screens a day in their life. Stephen Curry's cooking everybody. Please stop it. Please stop it. They're not stopping Kevin Durant. A 7-footer who can pull up on you like it's nothing? Who?
In Michael Jordan,
Scottie Pippen, Ron Harper,
Dennis Rodman, and Ron Harper. So
like,
they
bro,
gonna guard shit out.
No, look, I'm just like, bro, old heads, bro, they just don't want to face the fact that it can be a team better than the Bulls. They just don't want to face the fact that that can happen. Bro, no, bro, I don't think it's a team out there that's beating the Warriors with Kevin Durant. That's just, bro, that team was, bro, stop it. And they only lost against the Raptors because of the injuries. Bro, stop it.
Out of them.
Stop.
Here's what the the fans, the people that ain't never played will say.
Look at you never played. Look, bro, stop it. Look at him. Look at him. He did not play. Look at him. Why am I look at him.
Here's what the the fans, the people that ain't never played will say. Man, who stopped Steph with the threes?
Yeah,
Clay with the threes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
So I'm gonna say Rod or MJ is guarding Steph.
Right.
Rod or MJ is guarding Klay.
Right.
Kevin Durant, Scottie Pippen got you.
Now, he's not stopping a Kevin Durant.
He's not stopping him, but he gonna make it hard.
Yeah,
He's gonna give
He gonna
Kevin,
make it
KD,
hard.
the Michael
He gonna make it because again, Scotty 6'7", 6'8",
right.
long.
I'll give you that. That's
Kevin
facts.
6'11", really.
Right.
He ain't gonna stop him, but he gonna be right there on every shot. And he gonna be in his ass to make him put it on the floor. He not gonna give him open shots.
And Dennis Rodman will literally be in Draymond's ass.
Oh yeah.
Literally, actually be in it.
Again, that's a carbon.
But them pick and rolls, when Dennis Rodman has to guard Stephen Curry, stop it.
Copy.
Right.
Those are two.
Stop it.
You got two great defenders.
Yes.
Draymond's a great defender.
Right.
Draymond handles the ball and initiates offense. Obviously, that's not Dennis's forte. But rebounding and defending,
Yeah, facts.
Chicago beats them in 5-6.
Now, the next player's opinion is very interesting because he's not only a player but also an NBA coach. He played for the 1996 Chicago Bulls and he coached the Golden State Warriors. So who would know better than Steve Kerr? Let's take a look.
Historically?
Yeah, if you take any of the great teams, you're matching them up with the 17 Warriors. Who's the team that you're like, oh shit, they would be a problem? Because I would say the 86 Celtics, but I'm biased.
Yeah, and I'm biased, so I'm going to say the 96 Bulls. And you know, I mean, I think honestly, when I look back at that Bulls team, that team was actually built to play today. Now, minus the volume of 3-point shooting, but I think that team was capable of it. But when you're talking about the versatility that you need to defend today, if you throw out onto the court Ron Harper, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Tony Kukoc, and Dennis Rodman, that's a 2020 defense.
Right.
Those five guys can guard any.
I don't like. This is what you like, bro. This is no downplay to the 90s, but bro, the skill set now is different. You cannot compare the skill set from now to look at their dribbling.
Anybody?
No.
And then offensively,
look at the defense they play. And that's tough defense. Look at the defense they play.
And then offensively, nobody ever could guard Michael Jordan then. You can only imagine now with the spacing and the rules and Kukoc was unbelievable. He was way better than people really remember him for.
When I heard this at home, I had this one question. What rules are we playing?
Oh,
are we playing at your time?
Salary cap.
No,
are we playing now?
Playing when there's no flagrants. When there's no flagrants and you can't just foul because you can't guard. The regular basketball.
Because hand checking in their time,
right?
There's no hand checking now. You touch them now, it's a foul. In their time, they can push you all around the court.
It would have been harder for the Warriors to score driving because in the 90s when you drove, you get chucked with a forearm.
All that running through the
Scottie
paint.
Pippen just said that Michael Jordan wouldn't be nothing without him, and that's 100% facts.
Through the paint.
He was losing until Scottie got there, and everybody's mad at him for saying that. It's crazy.
You get held. All these ticky-tack fouls from the three they wasn't called. And so, if they played in today's rules, maybe Golden State, because they have the advantage of today's rules. But if they played in the 90s, I don't think it'll be close.
Hard fouls are different. Flagrant fouls are different. Like what they're looking at for flagrant. Now, that was a typical foul. Let's go. It's just different. And we're talking about, free flowing, do what you want, you can't touch me.
Right.
And we're talking about physical basketball. I remember playing against Scottie my rookie year, trying to figure it out. I'm looking at the ref that's a foul.
Right.
That is a foul. Did you see that? He's
welcome to the
and they
NBA,
give you one of these,
man.
play on.
Yes.
I'm like, oh man, he used to laugh.
Speaking in an era where, look at Golden State. They won 73 games last year.
Mm-hmm.
Now they go out and get arguably the best player in the game. So it's hard to make those comparisons and not have the rules in place too.
That's my only thing.
That's
the rules, which rules are you playing? And then I think that makes you can kind of decide. You can kind of decide, so to speak. But both teams are good, and it's it's all hearsay.
It's good barbershop talk.
Right.
It's good jump
I guess
talk. Talk about the
a better question is, which team is better? The 73 Golden State team with the wins, or the team that won? What did they win this year?
66, 67?
Right.
Which one of those teams are better?
I think most people would take the 63, right?
Golden State Warriors were in the era of the Chicago Bulls. They would just reconstruct their big guys. They would have a guy like Rick Mahorn on their team, and then they would be able to play that way. But if you put Rick Mahorn in this era, he wouldn't be able to guard Draymond Green, because he wouldn't be able to come out and guard him. But in that era, they would just have to change personnel slightly and then still be as good. If you add guys like, no disrespect, but if you add guys if you give Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, the same big men that Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars had, they could do the same thing in that era. But they would need James Edwards. So you would just change the personnel. It wouldn't change the way they win.
You missed one point. The defense was, constructed a little different.
No, that's why you got to change personnel.
No, but I'm saying back then you was able to hand check.
Right, so you just change personnel a little bit.
They'd be good, but they're not going to win.
But if you took the Detroit Pistons, Isaiah would still be Isaiah, without question. But Rick Mahorn couldn't guard Draymond Green in this era. He couldn't guard him in this era.
No, he could, but we're not comparing him to this era. We're talking about the Chicago
But you can't take that team because they're constructed under the rules that are here. So they're saying, okay, under these rules, can you bring those teams here?
Listen, and people even when you try to make a fair, honest comparison, people think you're hating. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Tony Kukoc, Ron Harper would be better today. They would be better players today, in my opinion. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Tony Kukoc, they would be better. There's no hand checking Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Tony Kukoc.
I'm just saying. Who would win between the 72-10 Bulls and the Warriors with KD? And I'm going to be honest with you. I give the Warriors maybe 2 games.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Okay, so what you really have
is really.
And I don't give a
it's really just how
damn
they
about
play.
the errors.
If they're allowed
no.
to
Okay, so when it comes to styles, you have a defensive team.
4 to 5 starters.
You're talking about
premier defenders.
You're talking about premier, just straight premier defenders, and they're all at the same position.
2 3-point assassins.
And then you have all guard play on the. But you have Michael Jordan.
You got Scottie.
You have Michael. They have a KD.
Scotty's on KD. He ain't stopping KD, but it's going to be a tough day at work.
So Mike on Steph? Who's stopping Steph?
Ron Harper's going to be a problem.
You're going to put Mike on Clay?
Michael's destroying Clay.
Yeah, so you got to remember, it's because that was the team, that was a small ball team that nobody actually paid attention to.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's a perfect matchup.
You know, in my opinion, the 1996 Bulls are the greatest team of all time.
I really like that since he always say something dumb. They get me mad, but bro, the Bulls, they're not beating the Warriors. Stop it. Not happening, man. Let me know what y'all think gonna happen. Let me know the best of 7, what it's gonna go. I say out of 7, bro, 6. Golden State in 6, bro. That's what I think. But man, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below what you want me to react to next. Don't forget to follow my Instagram at tv.dub. Yeah, man. I'm out.